Oh no, we lost Jacob.
I'm here.
Okay, we lost video on Jacob again.
Continue.
Okay, moving on to topic 4.
I lost video on you as well, so...
We have topic 4, NCT. But just NCT, it's just NCT album. Who would have thought? And the album is NCT 2018 Empathy. They're very empathetic.
Yep.
And I don't know why.
Yeah,
no. Okay, go. What?
I don't know why.
It's called Empathy.
Yeah, I'm like trying to figure out like why they added the empathy. Like,
yeah, they could have just called it NCT 2018.
Yeah, I feel like it would have been. It would have been
fine.
better if they just like if it'd be so easy to follow. NCT 2018, NCT 2019, NCT 2020. Like that'd be nice. But now it's gonna be NCT 2018 Empathy, NCT 2019 Sympathy, NCT 2020 Apathy. Like they're gonna run out of like.
God, I can't wait for their apathetic album. It's just like really slow, like drudging sounds. They just don't care. They're like barely singing.
Track.
They're just like talking into the microphone.
No. It's all demos. Like they didn't even bother to finish the songs.
Yeah, that'd be great. It'd be genius.
They gotta have a title track.
Genius
called,
concept album.
So it is
called like.
Unlike what was previously sort of like hyped up, this is a compilation album of all the NCT units consisting of 5 new songs and 9
It's basically an NCTU
I'm
album.
just considering it a mini album anyway.
It's an NCTU mini album. It's an NCT mini album.
That re-releases older tracks.
You get a new song from all 3. Well, 2 new songs. You get a new song from all 3. You get a new song from everyone. And
that's not necessarily new.
And then you get...
an intro and ending,
and you get like some unit tracks where it's just a couple people or whatever. But then they also re-released a bunch of their station songs. They put all of the NCTU singles on there that were way back in the day.
2016, like this album spans 3 years basically.
Yeah.
It's insane.
But I don't know. I think it's cool because like. For people that didn't buy the singles, like now they can get it in the album. Like I probably would have. I would have bought the singles if when I get to NCT stuff, when I buy their stuff, like if it wasn't in an album. But now that it's an album, it's really nice. I can just straight up buy the album. Although, side note, shout out to SM for doing iTunes incredibly well, because not only are they making repackages. Well, not only are they making repackages, EPs, so you only get the new songs. You don't have to buy another copy of the album. When I bought One Shot, Two Shot, it recognized that I already owned Camo as a single and didn't make me buy it again.
Hey.
So they're actually checking if you have singles that they put on albums later and not making you buy them multiple times.
That's cool.
So if you had Seventh Sense, you probably wouldn't have had to buy it again. Moving to the first track, which is an intro and is easily the most garbage thing on this album.
Oh no, there's some other garbage on here. I assure you.
Really? I don't think anything else I like everything else.
Oh no, there's some other garbage on here.
This is the only thing I thought was bad. So this is Neo Got My Back, which is like trap with a bunch of grunting.
Well, because
they just repeat Neo Got My Back a bunch, and there's auto-tune.
Neo Got My Back.
Just
culture. Because it's Neo Got My Back, culture things, tech on my mind, because Neo, culture, technology is what NCT stands for. It's
bad.
It drags on way too long.
It is way too long.
1:57 for an intro? You kidding me?
And literally, those are the only lyrics. It's just them going, a bunch, and then they say that a few times, a bunch of times.
Yeah, this is unnecessary.
Yeah, this is
the outro.
What if they...
No, the outro is insane, and we'll get there. Oh, if they had vocal fry, I'd be all for it. If that whole thing was vocal fry, I would be 100% for it. But no, this is not good. I think we can all agree this is not good. Andrew and I are definitely going to fight over the outro, but this intro, we can all agree is bad. Next, getting to the first of 4 title tracks.
First of the billion title tracks.
Well, the first of 4 new title tracks. We have Boss, which is an NCTU song. Also, I don't know, we should probably explain. NCTU just means whoever they want to throw from NCT into a song now. It's not actually a set group of people.
Yeah.
Like
we finally get what
NCTU
means.
Yeah, we do. We understand it.
Okay, so here's what I'll do. For every NCTU song, I'll read the lineup, because, again, not every NCTU song will have everyone. So, for Boss, it is Taeyong, Doyoung, Jaehyun, Winwin, Jungwoo, Lucas, and Mark.
Well, you don't have to say Mark. Mark is on everything all the time. Even the songs he's not on.
No, Mark isn't in every NCTU song.
I know. Even if he's not, though, he's there in spirit.
He's there in spirit. No, if you think about it, poor Mark had to film 3 music videos for this.
Well, they're filming more because Cooper said yesterday is going to be the 5th music video. So not done making music videos for this album.
Poor boy is just
by the end of it, all of the songs will have music videos, including the intro and outro.
Please no.
Okay. So yeah, Boss is an NCT. This is like the group NCTU title track, because the next one that's NCTU is really just 2 people. So this is like standard hip hop pop, like what you'd expect from NCT. I really like the
Cherry Bomb Part 2.
Yeah, I really like the verses. For me, the chorus is still like iffy, but I think it's growing on me, just like Cherry Bomb. Like, I think both of them, they're very similar in style. And the first few times I heard them, I'm like, eh. Like, when I first heard Boss, I didn't like the chorus at all. Now that I listen to it again, it's growing on me. I think I don't hate it near as much, and I think I'll like it by the time I listen to it a couple more times.
Oh, I love this song from the beginning, because like the beat goes so hard, and it's just like
I like the beat in the verses.
It's so weird to think that this is a song that's done under SM Entertainment. Like, that still blows my mind. Like, to this day,
the new SM though, like Jacob said, Red Velvet.
Dude, like, well, seriously, like, new SM is killing it. Like, anything post, like, I don't know, like 2015 probably.
Yeah,
has been fantastic.
Yeah, it's so interesting to see that. Okay, so like, pretty much it's kind of universally agreed that NCT and Stray Kids are basically the big 3 answer to stuff like BTS and like sort of like more hip hop inspired sort of things. But it's
they're like the BTS Monsta X type thing.
It's
they're gonna put out.
Weird for this to come out of SM, because literally even EXO was, you could say, fit under the SM sort of like
they were a lot more poppy. They were a lot more poppy than this.
Yeah, but this is like so out of left field for SM. I guess that's why I like a lot of their songs so much, is because it just seems so out of the ordinary, and like,
well,
especially,
I mean, with
good.
Well, with NCT, you can tell like right out from the gate they're intending on them being like a sort of like a hip hop group, because like. They needed to find and train people like Mark, Taeyong, and Lucas who can actually rap.
Because they've never had real,
that actually has like legitimate rappers.
Because I'm trying to think
like Chanyeol, but I really don't consider Chanyeol to be a legit rapper at this point, though. So.
I mean, Sehun's a bit like, but if there was anything you would sort of like think of that's a detriment to any.
Tiffany is an amazing, perfect rapper.
Man, like,
100% perfect rapper.
Yeah, I'd say rap lines are definitely the weakness of SM groups, because they're all way more poppy. Yep. But yeah, this is completely like there's that notion out of the window, because again, like the rapping between like Mark and Taeyong on this are like just insane. And again, I like this especially because this is kind of like, with NCTU, this is kind of like this is what I loved about like the 7th Sense. So it kind of goes back to that sort of style that they did. I mean, granted, at first when we first heard this, I was like, "Yo, where the hell is 10?" Which kind of like annoyed me. But
because we were like, NCTU's back, so it's gonna be the same as 7th Sense.
It was a running joke that basically they kept bringing back NCTU without 10.
10,
so, yeah, it was crazy, but. Yeah, that was remedied in the next song.
But before that, like, I think the choreo's good. Music video is like pretty standard though. Nothing.
Yeah, they filmed in the Ukraine.
I love the cinematography of it. Like, there's this really nice, like during the chorus, there's this really nice like panning or zoom shot that they have where it's like it starts out really like far out, and then you see like this crazy like amazing like mural like above them when they're doing the choreography, and they like, I love the cinematography of it, but I would say the choreography wasn't as good as like, I don't know, maybe they didn't really feature it much, and also most of it's just like swag moves or like they just hold poses, so that's why I didn't really like the choreography as much. The next song, I love the choreography like way better.
Well, next is Baby Don't Stop, which is just Ten and Taeyong.
Yeah, it's Taeyong.
Yeah, 10 and Taeyong. Okay.
Dude, Cooper, the beat, you can thank
right
me.
off the back.
So, so for me, I just want to get all of this all out once. This is like if they took Taemin's move and made it a hip hop song. Like 10 looks like Taemin. He's got the blue hair. It's like the choreo it's very choreo focused and very like that weird sexy choreo that Taemin does.
Yeah,
and the song is like chill like move. It's just a lot more hip hop focused. It's like they took 10 and he's Taemin and they just added a rapper to it and they made a second move. Is how I saw this song and I loved it. I think it's my favorite out of the 4 singles. It's not my favorite on the album though.
I don't know. I honestly can't pick. At least from these new songs, I can't pick what my favorite is. But looking into the production, Ryan Jun was involved in it to some degree, so no surprise why it goes in. So yeah, again with the beat, it just goes so hard. Like at the beginning, I love these like sort of like instrumental intros before they kick it in, and like the weird like whispering sort of part. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it's just so weird. And again, the choreography is so well done. And also for whatever I don't know why this like they're doing this to Taeyong, but for whatever reason he has like a shaved like part of his eyebrow.
No, they gave him like an eyebrow scar.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know why that
thing.
It's so weird.
I know it is weird
because I noticed
they're trying
to
make him look more badass. I guess.
Yeah, I noticed that
look,
in both.
He got a cut on his eyebrow.
Yeah, I noticed that in this music video and then Boss. I'm just like, okay. But
it's like you didn't really get a cut on your eyebrow. They just took a shaver.
They just shaved
a line through your eyebrow.
But no, it's gonna be so weird because it's not gonna grow even again. Oh, we lost Jacob's video.
No, Jacob.
It's fine. I'm fixing it.
Oh, look, we have Tiffany Young featuring.
Tiffany. How's your day? Now you have to do a girl's voice, Jacob.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, that's
hello.
Oh God.
That's all my thoughts on this.
Don't ever do that again. Okay, what do you think of this song, Jacob?
Okay, so I actually, for whatever reason, I like put off listening to this song for a long time, and it's super hype. Like the beat right off the bat was super cool. Like normally I don't really like whispering and stuff like that, but I think it works really well in this.
Yeah.
Also, like when Taeyong raps in this, it's really good. The dancing was cool. Everything was really cool. I liked it, and I'm glad they finally brought 10 back.
Yeah, it's been overdue, but yeah, I think just in general, like with between Boss and Baby Don't Stop, I've just sort of come to appreciate Taeyong's rapping ability so much more. Like there's a part in this song where he just like goes like full Eminem, just like really crazy fast rapping style. So yeah, I'm just like, and we're just like, this is an SM group that has a legit rapper. What?
Yep,
it's so crazy.
I mean, in my opinion, they have at least 2 or 3.
Yeah, they have legit rappers. Yeah, same with Mark. Yeah, I love all of his verses. Speaking of,
next is Go, which is an NCT Dream song, but it's really an NCT 127 song.
But they gave it to.
Are you gonna? You're not reading. You're only
no, I'm not reading because because they
Dream
didn't.
is the same.
Yeah, Dream is the same lineup because there's only
so like
everyone except Mark and one other person. Everyone else is just like only an NCT Dream.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, like this is they took like a NCT 127 song. It's hip hop. I really like the instrumentals. There's like a lot of really cool synth in it, and the music video had like pretty cool vintage style. But yeah, this is not what I expected from Dream. People in the comments are calling them NCT Nightmare.
NCT
which
Nightmare.
I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just like when you think they're like, okay, they started with freaking chewing gum, and they're like, oh, they changed the teacher, and they're
like, oh,
they're basically
the song with the teacher is really good though. That's like early Shiny. I love that song.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with it, but like, again, when their early concept was basically like 17.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
And then like they're this, I'm just like, whoa, what? Production again by the Grammy Award-winning Stereotypes. So no wonder.
Oh my goodness.
No wonder.
Who made a little song called
Is that going to be a thing now? Are you making that?
Dude, I just love how
if
you put it.
If you ever
like,
mention the Stereotypes,
called...
Jacob's gonna crack up about that.
But
a little
but you know, surprisingly, despite Boss, Baby Don't Stop, and Go all being trap songs, I love how distinct each song feels. Like I felt none of them were ever like repeating, and especially this one's just like way out of left field, especially for NCT Dream.
Yep.
I wouldn't call any of those trap songs because to me, like I said last week, trap is garbage.
Well, no, they're
There's no
trap
such
influenced
thing
hip-hop.
as a good trap song.
Everything, yeah, like everything. All of this has trap beats, like as like the foundation of their beats.
It's got to be used tastefully for me. Like, yeah.
But
so, with this song, this is probably my favorite NCT Dream song. Like,
yeah, by far.
Even
right?
though it's completely off brand. Like, I don't care. Like, I think they did it really well.
You're all into
That's
NCT
cool.
Nightmare.
Oh, just the sort of like small dive into like the crazy amounts of money that SM likes to spend on their outfits. Some of them are wearing. One of them is wearing the opening ceremony elastic hoodie, which is like basically like the hoodie version of Joy's crop top in Bad Boy. One of them is wearing off-white Nike Air Force Ones, which have a resale value of about $700 to $800. One of them is wearing a off-white like clothing, which is like the brand like very expensive, and also one of them just has a shirt with Kanye's face on it. I don't know. Like there's just like the crazy amount of like money they spend on like all of their outfits just blows my mind. I'm just like, there's like 18-year-old kids that are wearing like stuff that's worth more money than they'll actually probably ever make in their, at least in a year, which is kind of sad. But I mean, like, yeah, it's crazy just like the budget that SM like dedicates to this. And when you consider they filmed 4 music videos for this, they filmed 4 music videos that are all new,
and they're filming a 5th.
Yep.
It's just like they literally have like they print money basically at this point. It's and I mean it's no surprise because they're really trying to push NCT because like they have been doing the best.
They had kind of a false start.
Yeah,
they did have a little rocky start. Next is Touch by NCT 127, and this is an NCT Dream song. Or Very Early Shiny. I bet what happened was they originally had this for NCT Dream, and they originally had Go for NCT 127. They're like, you know what? For this album, let's switch them and see what happens.
Yeah, and it worked out well. It worked out so well.
Except he's scared DJ. He doesn't like Taeyong smiling. Apparently, is what he said. Only in variety shows.
Because like if you think like the sort of like emotional like also, yo-yo between like Taeyong in the first 2 music videos and then Taeyong in this, it's just like what the hell happened.
But yeah, this definitely like early reminded me of like Hello Shiny, Early Shiny with like modern touches. Because it's not like straight up, but the music video is like pretty basic, but I do like the pastel color palette. Mm-hmm. I think they did a really good job with that.
You know why it sounds like Shiny though, right? It's London. Producer. It's London Noise.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I probably could have told you that actually.
Yeah.
From the sound.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, like the beats in the song are really good, and they work really, really well with the chorus.
Yep.
Yeah, I love the chorus. Like, I love the chorus. Like, just like the whole like everyone's like doing the chorus vocals and everything. But I don't want. 127's sort of like they're known as like the hip hop group, but this shows like that they have a really good vocalist as well. Like this is an incredible vocal song as well. So, and
I mean, we'll get to their vocals.
I was gonna say we'll get to that.
A few songs from now.
Yeah,
but we'll get to that a bit later. But this was for as weird as you think with like switching concepts between like Dream and 127 is. I'm surprised how well it worked out, and I hope.
Yeah.
I kind of want them to do it again because I want to see. I just want to see Dream just do like they went from like
NCT Nightmare.
I just want them to like the concept flip of it like being like, oh, like we're like all school kids and now they're popping wheelies on a freaking like in the middle of the night and breaking into like places or whatever.
Yeah.
Whereas NCT Dream's just like the boy crush now, or like NCT 127 is the boy crush sort of thing now. It's so weird.
Yeah, like so they should start doing different names for the different concepts. So they'd be like NCT Nightmare for their hip hop stuff, and then this could be an NCT -127.
-127. Oh my god!
Cute stuff.
So in the southern hemisphere.
You know how hard, you know how much of a nightmare it's gonna be to find all their music.
NCT -127. Okay, next is my favorite song on the album, Yesterday, and this is like classic style hip hop, and I loved it. It reminded me of like Epic High. It's got that beat like that type of beat, that style of rapping, even like the singing, all of it just reminded me of like classic hip-hop stuff, and I loved it.
Yeah.
Again, like, it still just blows my mind that we're hearing like a classic hip-hop style song on
from NCT,
from an SM artist.
Yeah.
Like, this is I'm just like, wait a second.
This is something Tablo would have produced.
Yeah,
and it's coming out of SM.
Yeah, like that just blows my mind like all the time. Okay, so lineup for this was Taeyong, Doyoung, Lucas, and Mark. So obviously, I think they're putting their two strongest rappers on this.
Well, not on this one.
No, yeah, Mark is on this.
Well, no, Lucas on this one.
Huh? No, it's for...
They didn't do Lucas until the extended version, which is later.
Okay. You sure? Wait, are you sure? Because I looked up the listing. I looked it up. It said he was on this version.
Lucas is the new rapper, right?
Possibly, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he is. Yeah, he didn't have a verse.
Okay, so it's just Taeyong, Doyoung, and Mark then. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, this... I feel like this song fits Mark the best because it's kind of like...
Dude, his rap was
because this is exactly the style of music he did on like High School Rapper. Like, remember the song he did with Sogi? Yeah. It's like it's straight up that. So I'm glad that they were able to sort of like be like, hey, this works well with Mark. So why not just do this as a song like with NCTU? So I'd say also this is like the closest. This is probably like the most direct that they've like sort of like made the influence of like people like BTS, because this is kind of like their version of like outro her in a way.
Yeah,
like
I can see that.
Yeah. But it works so well though.
Yep.
Yeah. Like this is also probably my favorite song on the album. Although I'd probably go for the extended version just because it's more of the song.
Yeah. I guess I didn't really put any comments for extended version. But yeah, I agree.
I guess Lucas does have a verse on the regular one. I don't know.
I told you.
Then.
Yeah.
Anyways, either way,
the extended version just changes the intro, and I like the intro of this way better than the extended version because I love the.
So then, this is definitely my favorite then for sure.
Yeah, because I love like it just like they start off with the lo-fi and then it kicks in, whereas the intro the intro for extended version just does it differently. So I prefer this version way better.
Yeah, this like I love it when groups go back to like sort of the old school like hip hop feel, because that's my favorite hip hop.
Yep.
Because like a lot of the stuff that's now is like, I don't know, it's kind of annoying and overdone.
But
like I like when they go back to the roots and like, I don't know, be creative with it, I guess.
Kind of like how when April went back to the roots.
Oh my god, no.
Yes.
And Angel's song was the best song on April's album.
But I do have to say I kind of want them to make a separate subunit of NCT. I know that's ridiculous, but I want them to make a separate subunit of NCT that makes like this style of music.
Hip hop.
Yeah, because NCT Mark.
Yeah, because like that should be NCT Mark, because it doesn't like you wouldn't really think that.
I mean, Super Junior had a shitload of units like that.
Yeah, because this doesn't really feel like
Super
NCT.
Junior Happy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cooking. Love that song.
Yes.
You know that song? You know what I'm talking about? Have you ever heard that song, Andrew?
No, I did not.
Super Junior Happy was like Shindong and Eunhyuk, and like it was like bubblegum pop, like parody bubblegum pop guy group songs, and they made a song called Cooking.
So
I think
like
Shindong probably like produced all the music too.
So it sounds like the One Station song.
Well, it's no, because like it's that type of thing where it's just like a parody, but it's like bubblegum pop. And it's just a song about food.
We'll send you a music
it's
video.
amazing. The music video is insane too. I love it. Yeah, but moving on to Black on Black. So I actually liked the like going from yesterday to this, because this is like modern hip hop and yesterday is like classic hip hop. So I thought it like worked really well with these two next to each other. I really like the beat of the song.
Me too.
It's really
I thought
good.
It worked well.
Yep.
I didn't like this. It just felt all like because. When they were hyping up NCT 2018, they're like, okay, we're bringing all the NCTs together. It's like Marvel. It's going to be like the Avengers Assemble and everything. And they just basically went back to a song that Black on Black is a song that they've used as an intro.
Yeah, they did in Mama or
and then
something.
they just made it into an 18-member version or whatever, which just feels so all over the place.
Cooper was saying they did it as an 18-member, like, or however many members they had then. Like, they did all of NCT did the song on Mama. So it's not a new song. Like, once again, it's one of those. It's like they just re-released it, but I had never heard it before because I'd didn't really pay attention to
like
NCT.
I never really liked it because it's just I know what they're going for because like with EXO they tried to like EXO has dropped that, which is basically like we are EXO and this is like them being like this is like their anthem. This is like, oh, we're NCT.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it just sounds way too all over the place for me, and it doesn't. I was kind of expecting more. I was kind of expecting them to be like, okay, we're gonna do like an actual song for all 18 members. I don't know. They just this kind of feels half-assed.
I think I like the song personally. I think it gets the job done. Like it's hype. It gets you hyped. And that's sort of what it's supposed to do. But I also see what Andrew's saying as well. But I think the reason for that is like it's kind of hard to I guess make a song that incorporates that many members.
Yeah, each of them gets like 5 words.
Oh my goodness.
Or they all do
like
group
like
vocals.
Nayeon and Pick Me, like they
there's no real singing, it's just group vocals for the whole song.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's do 18-member group rapping where they're all rapping the same tempo, the same words.
I'm so down for that.
That would be so weird sounding.
I'm so down. It's basically be like it's like rapping Gregorian chant. I love that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's basically the intro to Mama.
Yep.
I'd love that. I'd love that so much more than this. But I do have to say, I'd like this. I would have liked this better as if this was an intro instead of Neo Got My Back. Like this, because obviously this is their concert intro whenever they like perform live. So I don't think they did this when we saw 127 live. I don't remember them doing this.
They didn't do this.
It's just just only with all of NCT or something like that. So
yeah. I definitely would agree that this would be a way better intro, but I liked it where it was too because I liked the dichotomy with Yesterday. Next is Timeless, which is NCTU. So it's who, Andrew? Who's singing?
Doyoung, Jaehyun, and Taeil, I believe.
Look at Jacob. He knows all the members.
Yeah.
I don't know any of them. I
can
literally only know Mark.
Well, no, I'm reading it off of a list, so I don't know.
I know everybody who's in 127.
Yeah.
And you know. I don't know any of the Dream
Well,
guys.
you keep changing around, and there's some people in Dream that like are only in Dream, so it's really confusing.
Hard to remember them, yeah.
But this was their station song back early in a couple months ago.
Yeah, this was January station song. It's piano ballad, and like Jacob said before, it's like insanely good vocals that I didn't know existed in NCT, like because they'd never do vocal stuff.
Like this is so good that it's on the tier with like one of my favorite male vocal ballads is Miracles in December by EXO.
Yeah,
like honestly, this is even better for me. Like I really,
Miracles
really
in
like
December,
this song.
really okay. I don't know. This one just didn't blow me away because again, I know
this a lot.
I know their vocals are good. It's just I don't know. It sounded like a station song, as in like they didn't like put that much effort into the song. It just sounds like an SM ballad.
For me, I don't know. I think it stood out a lot as far as like it doesn't just feel like some random OST ballad for me. Yeah. Like I think it sounds like a real like just really good solid ballad, and I really appreciate that a lot. So yeah,
I agree. I liked it a lot. I thought it was a really good ballad. I didn't really pay attention to the music video because I was just caught up in the song and doing other stuff. So I didn't really look at the music video.
I mean, it's just them like sitting there and singing. So I mean,
that's what I figured.
You didn't miss much.
I didn't really miss anything.
And like,
I like the song a lot.
Yep.
Next is The Seventh Sense, which is NCTU, old original song. It's not their debut. Which ones came out first?
This was their debut. This was
Seventh Sense.
Seventh Sense was their debut.
So you want to read off who it was, Andrew?
Back in 2016, it was Taeyoung, Doyoung, Ten, Jaehyun, and Mark. Like it's crazy. It's crazy to think how old this song is.
Yeah. So I want to I just want to preface this is like this song perfectly encapsulates how much my music tastes have changed, because when this song first came out, I just like didn't listen to this type of music. I like didn't like the song because I was just like, it's hip hop. Like I don't really like hip hop that much.
I loved this.
So like I never listened to this type of music, K-pop, and like so this shows how much you guys have like changed my music preference, because I actually really like this song. And like the first time I heard it, I was never into anything. I would have never liked Monsta X. I would have never liked anything NCT.
And like, remember, like this song came, like put yourself back in 2016 when this song came out, and like thinking about,
that's what I'm saying.
Like just like that's how like crazy influential it was, or like just how groundbreaking it was for an SM group to sound like this. Or just like, wait a second, this isn't YG. This isn't like some other like. That's how. this is kind of what like started getting me like really back into K-pop, because I'm just like, whoa, this is the kind of music they're putting out in K-pop now. Like, wait, what am I missing? What am I missing all this time?
Like this song actually blew my mind because I wasn't expecting it to be anything like this from SM.
Yeah.
Also, that's also why I was pissed that NCTU wasn't like a set group.
Yeah.
Because I really liked this group together. And also, that's why I was also so disappointed in Fire Truck because it sucked compared to
Yeah, basically, I was just like, yo, what the heck happened? Why does this just sound like an Excel copy or whatever?
Yeah.
I'm just like, where is this? And I'm just like, literally, like, this song is kind of like broke every convention that you would normally think of with SM. It was like all rapping, like Mark cusses, he's like, it's a long ass ride. I'm just like, what?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like there's just like all this like stuff that you wouldn't expect, and I feel like that's just why it's so iconic. Like this is when I think NCT, I think of the Seventh Sense still, like still to this day. Like that's how like iconic and groundbreaking this song was, and it still is. Like I can't if NCTU ever comes here, I can't wait to like see this live. It's so good.
Also, like, Mark's rap is, like, really good in this.
Yeah.
And, like, if you, for perspective, I'm pretty sure he was only, like, 16.
I was say he looks 12.
Like,
He looks
he's
12.
really
yeah,
young.
they were so young.
They gave him such a dumb haircut that makes him look like he's 10 years old.
Well,
like,
yeah, no, it was so weird because he'd had like they gave him like the headband that like push up his hair too, and like it's like so short compared to now. Like, Mark definitely aged. And it's so crazy to think like just how like you've seen them like grow in a way, like just like both musically and actually age. So it's so cool like to see going back to this now. It's so nostalgic.
Yeah.
But yeah, like in terms of what I thought of the song, like I think I really like how chill the beats are, and even like on top of the rapping, there's some really good falsetto and singing in this song.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like I said, I wouldn't touch anything NCT, Monsta X, any of this back then. So it really showed how much I changed my music. Well, I didn't really change because I still love the things I loved back then, but how much I added,
you expanded them.
Yeah, expanded my music preferences. Next is Without You, which is another NCTU song. Andrew,
this came out at the same time.
Okay, this is for the Korean version is Taeil, Doyoung, and Jaehyun. For the Chinese version, they switch members, or they switch one member out. But yeah, let's just talk about the Korean version at first.
Yeah, so like I had never heard this song before, but this is like
That's
this is like
good.
a Day 6 song. I love it.
Like
This
which
is
kind of like
it's just
predates
straight up something
predates
Day 6
yeah.
would have put out, but yeah, before Day 6 put out music. And because like I said, I didn't really listen to any NCT stuff until recently, so I never heard these songs. Well, I heard Seventh Sense, but I didn't know they put out something like this. And yeah, I like this a lot. I thought their vocal style fit it really well.
Yeah, this when I first heard it, I liked it a lot because it reminded me of a lot of stuff that I hear in like J-Rock, just with like less like electric guitar, I guess.
Yeah, less hard version of J-Rock.
Yeah, basically.
I didn't like it at first because I was just like, wait a second, what happened to the Seventh Sense style like they did?
Yeah.
So it was just so different. But no, it grew on me over the years. Yeah, I love this song so much.
Once I got over the NCT and NCTU and all that are complete nonsense, I liked it.
Yeah, basically, once you ignore the entire concept that they're going for, you just like the music. And again, it shows that they have a great vocal line, and I love the chorus is so powerful in this that it just works so well. Again, it's just like all out. It's all like choral vocals. So yeah, this one works well. Yep. The next one is just the Chinese version of the song.
Yeah. So yeah, then
who's the Chinese member?
Without You,
they switch. They switch Doyoung for Kun, who's a Chinese member.
Oh, so he's literally not only been in this song.
Yeah, I feel so bad.
Wait, really? There's an
he's
NCT member that's never done anything but this song.
He's only done this.
There's a Chinese version of this.
He's
song.
only done the Chinese version of this song, and he was in Black on Black. That's it.
Okay. Wow.
I feel like we thought 10
SM hates Chinese.
We thought 10 was in the dungeon.
Yeah.
Damn. He only has 2 songs.
10 has a solo song at least.
Yeah. 10's got nothing compared to this.
Really dope solo song.
Yeah. So yeah, it's Without You's Chinese version. I didn't really have any comments on it. It's Chinese version.
Surprisingly, I didn't like it as much as the Korean version. I don't know. I just felt like the Korean version was more powerful in the chorus than this. I guess it's just because they're not as besides Kun, they're not as familiar with the language, so it's just they can't really they have to focus on getting the words right, and they can't really go all out into like the emotion of the song. So it's understandable, but yeah, it's still a really good song.
Yep. Speaking of 10, we have Dream in a Dream, which is the 10 solo from the Station, SM
So
Station
good.
song. I just forgot how, like, I remember we talked about this and I loved it, but I just forgot how good this song is and how good the music video is. So it's like, if you don't know about it, it's basically a dance track. There's like only a chorus. There isn't really much singing other than the chorus, but it has like a lot of Asian traditional music
like
influence.
Chinese sort of like
Chinese like strings.
Like just to explain how crazy like the concept of this song is, it's a song with a Chinese title by a Korean company, performed by a Thai singer in English.
Oh, is 10 Thai?
Yeah, he's from Thailand, so
Thai.
Yeah, that's why they gave him 10, because like his actual name is sort of hard to pronounce for Korean.
8 miles long.
Yeah, it's 10. Blah blah. Does it have 10 in it?
I don't know. Maybe, 10? But yeah, like it's.
But yeah, the song's really cool. The choreo's insane. Music video, although it's just a bunch of sets, but all the different color and like stuff they do with it just makes it insanely good. Like everything about the song is so good.
Art. Like the music video is straight up art. Like that's how good it is. And also I love how it does a. I don't know if we talked about, or I said this last time we talked about it. I love it. It perfectly fuses like the Chinese string East Asian influence with like modern indie sounding music. Like it sounds something like the 1975 would put, but if like they put like East Asian influence, it's such a cool blending of like both styles. It works so well together too.
Yep.
Jacob.
Yeah, it's insanely good.
I basically agree. I think like it's like almost all instrumental, but like the entire thing, like it's so cool. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like the East Asian like sort of like instrumentals and stuff like that is what like really makes the song.
Yep.
And that coupled with the sort of like EDM stuff, like it works really well.
It's something like. Can you think of anything that you've heard that sounds like this? Like honestly, like
no, literally no.
Like man, originality is so hard to come by, especially in K-pop, where they're just like trying to bite off of like Western music. And I want to hear more stuff like this. Like I don't know like where I have to find it, but like it's so good.
Yeah,
and I love how it's just like, again, it's just like, it's not just copying Western music. Again, it's just like it's incorporating like the Western like sort of like structure of music into like an East Asian like traditional sort of like sound. So it's like just it's analyzing it. Yeah, it's so cool. Like it's so well done.
And finally, time to fight Andrew. We have the outro Vision, and Andrew, why don't you like it? Since Jacob and I apparently I loved it. Jacob liked it. Why don't you like it?
I see.
Is it the lyrics?
The Vision.
Okay, ignore that. That doesn't even count though. The beat is so good.
But
the strings
why
with
is
the
it
beat.
Here?
It's so hype.
Why is it here?
So good.
It doesn't need to exist.
You just ignore the last 2 seconds with the talking, and then you just take this beat and make a real hip hop song out of it because the beat is so awesome.
It's 57 seconds long, which okay, I can understand it's an outro, but why? Like, it felt like this felt like it didn't need to be
the
here.
Opposite of
it's like
intro.
The opposite problem I have with
too
Neo
short
Got My Back.
and not substantial enough. It exists because someone created this sick ass beat, and they didn't put it. They needed to put it somewhere on this album, and they put it at the end, and it's insanely good. And I want a full song with it.
I don't know why.
I don't care about the singing.
Why did they make it into a single? Why did they put like an actual Why didn't they put like an actual song here?
I don't know. I want them to.
I'd like it more if it was an actual song, but yeah, this just kind of feels like wasted space.
You have to admit, though, the beat is really good.
Yeah, the beat's hot.
With the
I'm
strings
just like, why
and
is
everything. Oh my god, it's so good. Okay.
And then finally, we have Yesterday Extended.
Oh, then there's Yesterday Extended Edition. I didn't even put it on mine.
Yeah, it's just basically an extended version, but I still like it. Yeah.
Even though you said you liked the other version better.
Yeah.
Okay. So, overall, for me, surprisingly, I gave an NCT album a 6 out of 6 for music. The intro is so insignificant, and it's really bad,
really
but it's not significant enough for me to knock a whole point off. Every other song on this album I thought is great, and it's nice for me since I didn't really follow NCT. Some of the stuff is new to me. I never heard Timeless, since I I don't listen to every station song, and I don't really follow NCT that much. But yeah, I never heard Timeless. 7 Cents I only heard once when it came out. I never heard Without You. So like I never heard Black on Black. So like all this stuff was new to me. I like everything on the album except for the intro, so 6 out of 6 there. I gave it a 2 out of 3 for concept. Most of the music videos and style, like it's kind of hard because there's like most of the songs have music videos, but like I don't want to like give it 3 out of 3 just because Dreamin' a Dream is on here when that wasn't really created for the album. So I kind of just like focused on the new music videos. And like I like them. I really liked Baby Don't Stop because the choreo is really good. I liked like the style and touch with the colors. So like I liked all of them, but none of them like blew me away. If I counted Dreamin' a Dream, it would probably be like 3 out of 3 just because of that song, but I didn't. And then 1 out of 1 because I am really getting into NCT. So I'm gonna give them a bias point. So I thought this album was a 9 out of 10. Which is probably going to be higher than Andrew somehow, which no one would have expected.
No. Okay. 5 out of 6 for music. Okay, like I need to say like all at once. 5 out of 6 for music, 2 out of 3 for concept, 1 out of 1 for bias. All right, that sounds incredibly low because considering like how much I love NCT. But I guess the reason why how I explain this is that at least when they first announced it, it's just like it kind of felt like they were finally getting rid of or at least trying to like dissolve the concept of you 127 Dream, all that sort of stuff, and trying to make it more cohesive. And like be like, I get mostly I just expected more new music. Like if you really think about it, like it's a compilation album of songs that came out like 2 years ago, and like they're great songs. Like don't get me wrong, I love all the music on here. It's just that like, is this really like? I feel like they kind of half baked the concept of NCT 2018, where like it could have been something where they could have had like more of a collaborative, like again more 18 member. It doesn't necessarily have to be 18 member songs, but it could have sort of been like, okay, we'll put all of these members regardless of subunit together, and then make a bunch of new music out of that. And it felt just like it felt kind of recycled. I mean, like again, it's just like. Yeah, I was expecting more out of an album. Like they were just like, or the concept that they were building up. And while I enjoy all of the new music that they got, and I still love NCT, it felt like they could have done more with the concept of NCT 2018, the year of NCT, and like making all of this like new stuff. And for just being a compilation album, I don't know. It's just it could have been so much more. So that's why I only really gave it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, so you had another problem since I.
Yeah, because everything is new to you, whereas like more than half of this stuff I've listened to already. So.
So for me, I basically the way I was thinking about it originally is like I was gonna dock it a point for having just like some songs weren't like new at all, but like I was thinking about it as we were like talking about it. And it's like if I gave this album to somebody to listen to who had never ever heard of NCT or anything. And like, would this be one that I would want to like show somebody to be like, yeah,
would this be a 6 out of 6 for music?
Yeah, like I think, you know, because I'm going back and forth between 9 and 10. Like I really enjoy
I almost
this album.
gave
like,
it a 10, but
I think I think I'm just gonna say fuck it and just be like, boom, 10. Let's do it.
Do it.
10 for 10.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. Yeah, 10 for 10. Indeed.
Yeah, because they brought 10 back.
Yeah. Dreamin' a Dream bumps it up to a 10.
Yeah, like I really enjoyed this album. 6 out of 6 for music. I really liked every song on here.
So it
like
would have been a 6 out of 6 regardless. It would have been.
Like the intro was the only one that was just like it was okay. I didn't hate it. It was just okay. But like the rest of it, I really like every single song on here.
Same.
Like for real. And then where it might have lost a point was in concept, just because not every song was brand new. But like. Every song that was brought back is still really, really good. So I'm kind of okay with them bringing it back just for new people who hadn't listened to them before.
Plus, they were all singles, so it's not like they were from other albums.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, because in all reality, this is pretty much what an NCTU album would look like probably if that existed.
Yeah.
Because NCTU is supposed to represent all of NCT anyways. So yeah, I figure I'll just give it the concept point back just because I think it was really nice and cohesive and well put together. And also, album art is really, really cool.
It's weird.
I think
never
it's awesome.
look at it.
I love
never
it.
look at it.
Yeah,
I absolutely love
it's
the album
weird.
art
Again,
on this.
I said in chat, it looks like something freaking Duran would put out, not freaking NCT. Like it looks like it's straight up like an 80s album.
Oh, it's like the rainbow thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like it stands for I don't
empathy.
Yeah, I mean I see the empathy, but like yeah, it's weird.
It's totally my style, I guess.
Yeah, I mean like it's cool. It's just
hits
like
all the cliches.
It's like,
I like.
yeah, it's nothing. It's not what you'd expect from NCT, and I guess that's just like I guess that's what summarizes the entire concept of NCT 2018 empathy is that it breaks all of your sort of preconceived notions of what NCT is. Because I mean, at this point, I don't know what NCT is. I don't know what they're gonna do. Like, are they still gonna release like 127 albums or U albums or Dream like singles or whatever? Or are they just is everything just gonna be like this from now on? Who knows? So
yeah, I guess we'll see. I'm excited to see what they got in the future. Because again, like they kind of had a false start, but I'm glad they've kind of gotten on their feet because. Now I really like NCT because like Fire Truck freaking killed it.
I was gonna say a year ago, and you didn't even like Limitless, which has a vocal.
Well,
fry.
I didn't like Limitless because it's basically
a couple times before.
Limitless is my favorite. NCT
Limitless
song.
is basically an EXO song. That's why I didn't like it. So
well, see, I don't really listen to
but
it.
No, like for as much as we all love NCT, the thing is I'm worried about like the concept of you, Dream, all that sort of stuff being too complicated for people to follow because
I think they're gonna go like down the EXO path where they're just gonna
merge it all.
They need to. I think they need to because
just stick to NCTU and just switch out members when
they need to.
That's what they should do
because like I know they were just trying to be like, oh, they basically wanted to make their version of Exile or AKB 48.
Yep.
Where basically it's like a group, and then you'd have like a bunch of like spin-offs or subunits.
Yeah, it's like you like the cute stuff, then you like NCT Dream. If you like the hip hop stuff, you like NCT 127. Yep. Is what they were trying to go for, but they found that it's confusing, and most people probably just like both
they
of them.
They didn't want to. It's like
because they care about the people. Like they're like, oh, Mark's in both of these groups, so I like both of them.
Yeah, and I feel like
about the style.
if they had a more concise, like if they executed the concept way better than they did, I feel like they'd be in a better position than they are now. But if they dissolve the sort of like subunit thing, I feel like they're in a good position because like it does. Yeah. It's basically the K-pop or the K-pop group equivalent to the Wii U, where some people are just like, oh, this is just an add-on to the Wii or whatever. Like it's just when you release an NCTU song and people are like, but 10's not in it, like over and over and over again, they're gonna get annoyed and be like, okay, I'm not just gonna bother with it. So yeah, they really.
So I hope they don't make that mistake with their new girl group.
Mm-hmm. So, if we get NCT girl group, I'm done. Nah, I'm not gonna deal with that.
I'll be all over that. Give me a subunit NCT girl group that does stuff like Angel Song. Give me another one that does stuff like Blackpink or FX.
Just make them separate groups.
And Nate, imagine all the merchandise you'd have to buy.
Just make them
so
separate groups.
Albums.
They don't have to be under the same umbrella.
No, but then they can mix and match them, and then they could switch it up where you get the hip hop girl group that's all
basically
badass that has to do like a cutesy song with.
It'd basically be like SMIOI that stays around forever.
Yeah,
that's why Nate would like it because it's the closest you'd ever get to like IOI again. So.
Okay, that was a long one. Well, I don't think it was actually a long because
it's about 2 hours to be completely honest.
No, we started recording like 15-20 minutes before we actually started doing the podcast.
So we're good. All right.
It's not super long.
So yeah, thanks for listening this week. Thank you for listening. That is, if you listen every week. If you're new, please subscribe.
I forgot.
Definitely helps.
Forgot to put this at the beginning of the show, but this is IOI week for unboxings. If Jacob and I get off our ass and edit stuff, which we will. So
I got a new computer, so hopefully that'll help.
Yep. So we should be putting up IOI unboxings every day this week. Well, Monday through Thursday, but by the time you're hearing this, they should all be up. So.
Yep.
And we have something special coming soon.
Yeah. So basically.
Huh? What?
Yeah, this week. Yes.
We have something special coming soon.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know.
We'll see.
Whatever happens.
Announced.
I don't know
TBA,
what. We won't.
TBA.
That'll be a surprise.
If you hear nothing, then it fell through.
Well, it definitely won't fall through. I paid for it, damn it.
Okay, we'll see. Anyways, thank you.
Oh no.
And goodbye.
Stay healthy.
Throbbingly healthy.
Throbbingly healthy and creamy.
You guys suck.
And the music videos should look really colorful and stylized. I really like this as the single.
Mm-hmm. It reminds me a lot of like Punchnello song mostly. So yeah, I like that a lot because I like Punchnello. It reminds me of Corona.
Yeah.
So
I feel you on that. Like the inspiration I got